Okay, so this is the problem that we will be working with today. It says one batch of cookies needs 1/2 cup of sugar. How many batches can be made with 1 2/3 cups of sugar? So this would be a how many groups problem. And the way that we're going to represent this is through a math drawing. So first we have 1/2 cup of sugar. In our cabinet, we have 1 2/3 cups sugar. So something that we could do before we draw our math diagram is to give these two numbers like denominators. So something that goes into both 3 and 2, well, something that 3 and 2 both go into is 6. So 1/2 is 3, 6, and 1 2/3 would be, well, we'll do 2/3 first. So 2/3 would be 4/6. So 4/6 is equal to 2/3, and then with the 1, it would be 10/6. So while we're doing our math diagram, we have to get before or to 10/6 because that's all of the cups of sugar that we have in our cabinet. So let's see how many batches we can make. Okay, so one batch is equal to 3/6, which is 1/2 cup of sugar. 2 batches is equal to 6 cups, because 6 is a whole, and then 3 plus 3 is 6, so this is a whole. 3 batches will be 9/6 cups. And you see right here that this is 1 2/3 cups of sugar put into like denominators as the rest of these. So right now we have 9/6. So we know that we'll have 3 batches with 10/6 minus 9/6 is equal to 1/6. So we know that we'll have 3 batches with 1/6 left over, 1/6 cups of sugar left over. Okay, so next we're going to do how many in each group. And with this, we will represent 2 2/3 inches of wire is 1/2 pound. How much does 1 inch weigh? Okay, so let's look at this. 2 2/3 inches of wire is 1/2 pound. How much does 1 inch weigh? Sorry, I'm looking at this backwards. So we are looking to see how much just 1 inch weighs. And we know that all of this is 1/2 pound. So what we could do is we could draw a math diagram. So let's see. We split it into 3 parts. This will be 1 inch, this will be 1 inch, and this will be 1 inch. So if we split it into thirds, because we do have 2/3, we know that this is all 1 inch, this is all 1 inch, and then this is used, and this is what's left over. So if you take 2 and you find like denominators between the 3 and the 2, so that will be 6. And then you know that 1/6, 2/6, 3/6 is 1/2, and 1/2 is what all of this equals. So 1/6, 2/6, 3/6. But because this one isn't a full 1/6, then you can't really say it is, but you know that if all of that was used, it would be another 6. So what the question is asking us is how much does 1 inch weigh, and it would be 1/6 of a pound. And I think on the first problem, I said that we were going to use a math diagram. This problem, we used the math diagram. The problem before, we used a table. So that is how many and how many in each group problem.